I'm driving into Queens today, and guess what? Chemtrails everywhere. And I'm exactly right about why we have so many overcast days, because they're hiding their fucking chemtrails behind the clouds. Here they're peeking out some. You can see them where there's a tiny bit of open blue sky, but the rest of it is just overcast. Scalar shit going on over here. Scalar clouds. All these trucks going into Manhattan with pumps and generators. Generators going into Manhattan. The truck behind us got big water pumps on it. Of course, we're stuck in traffic. I can't even think what it's like driving into Manhattan. I wouldn't even attempt it. I just got to go to Queens, unfortunately. It's like an army of trucks going into Manhattan. Full of generators and water pumps and you name it. Of course, we got the fucking psychopaths and their chemtrails. The ones who created all this insanity. Destroying our skies again. You know, for the life of me, I just don't... And we got pilots that fly our skies everywhere, and they got to see this shit. They got to live in this shit and drive in it and pilot their fucking planes in it. And they're not saying a fucking word about this shit. In fact, they're the ones doing this shit to us. I mean, what the fuck has happened to this country? What the fuck has like... I mean, if this isn't an example of how this fucking mind control is, this fucking evil satanic mind control is taking over this country, I don't know what is. I mean, they get our own fucking pilots to poison us. Our military to fucking poison us, spread poison everywhere. Fucking HAARP the clouds with electromagnetic and every other kind of fucking radiation you can imagine going into our fucking skies and our atmosphere and our brains and our bodies. Oh, I gotta get off here. Yeah, look at those scalar clouds. HAARP clouds. Well, if you thought New York was a zoo before, you had a hurricane, a massive hurricane, and your insanity shit. That's all scalar activity, and that's being shot upward. That's what gives you that. It's outward scalar activity, HAARP activity. It's being shot through the clouds. It's causing that. Chem shit everywhere. All these people in their cars because the mass transit has been so severely affected. Help. Bridges and tunnels are still closed, flooded out. And I've come to the conclusion that Hurricane Sandy was a total mind control event. I mean, what better way to disperse nanobioapps that get into the bloodstream? I mean, they've got red blood cells that are being fucking poured out of these jets that are implanting people for mind control. What better way to deliver these pathogens, these psychotic criminal pathogens, than by a hurricane, and to deliver mass mind control just before the election. That's my take on Hurricane Sandy. Oh shit. Construction everywhere. Right outside of Kennedy Airport here in Queens. Well, so much for the thought that they would stop chemtrailing us after Sandy. Look at that huge streak right there. So much for that thought. Oh my God. What in the hell are we gonna do? Step out my door. What greets me in the morning? Chem shit. Air poison in the sky. People just go on with their business like nothing's going on. No poison in my sky. It's probably chem shit over there too. Well, I'm not going to notice that stuff. Why should I bother to look up? It doesn't concern me. I only breathe this shit, but so what? I think that's probably my morning gift. They do things like that to me. I've had them spray just for me. Trust me. They're psychopaths. People don't have a clue. Unbelievable. I'm getting him to smile too. That's funny. I gotta give him something. Only in New York City. Right after the hurricane. My first trip back into the city. And I'll catch you on my way back. Now we got the Tin Man. I like the gold guy better. There's always something going on in New York City.
You know what it is?
No, I just film things. I'm making my own movie.
Why not?
This is what I like about New York City. There's always something going on. more free music. The subways. Just get a nice voice. You gotta love New York. I don't see too many people frowning in New York. Not in these subways. Even with our criminal government. The attacks on me never stop. The psyops. Oh wow, check this out. Like a little Christmas market here. You can't keep New York down. Isn't this special? You never know what you're going to find in New York. Well, I love Union Square. It's my place. This is where I hang when I come to New York. Only in New York do you find stuff like this. How much?
That size 69.
How much?
69.
Nice. Where does it come from?
From Turkey.
Turkey. It's like you don't have to go anywhere in New York. They come to you. The world comes to you. That's what I love about New York. Ooh, slippers.
I'm gonna go home. My husband's gonna walk here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my neighbor's
Isn't this nice?
And I just did it for it's like a 30-day time.
Hot apple cider and cookies. What more can you ask for? You look like a secret agent over here.
Oh, yeah, they're coming up with a little.
Well, I'm down here in the village, and we got chemtrails here. It's a lot, kind of a hazy chemtrail shit, but they're there. It's chem shit. You just gotta, not as obvious as they usually do it, but, or as I saw before Sandy, it looked like a war zone before Sandy. Now just your normal chem shit. So that they can keep attacking us with their directed energy weapons and mind control. They turned our sky and our atmosphere into an electronic hellhole. And I'm going to keep exposing them. No matter what they do to me.